G'day guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a microwave protein cake, and this is a single serving, highly nutritious. So what we have here is we have 70 grams of banana, and that is a ripe banana that's been frozen, and I've just brought it out of the freezer now, so that's about 70 grams. And then we have about 55 to about 60 grams of sweet potato, which some people know it as yams. So that's sweet potato there. The skin's been taken off, it's just been chopped up like that. Here we have 8 grams of buckwheat, but that could also be brown rice flour or any flour similar to those types. And then we've got another 8 grams of sorghum flour, which it's a fantastic flour, fantastic substitute. You can use it in almost anything you can with wheat flour. There is 10 grams of stevia, of granulated stevia, so that's my sugar substitute. And stevia is completely natural, and almost no calories, and you don't get the same issues with refined sugar, so that's good. It's good for the kids, it's good for your body. And we've got 13 grams of natural, unflavoured whey concentrate protein powder. Now that's a bit of a mouthful. You can use any protein powder that you want. And we also have 1 large egg white that's going to go into this. The cream cheese and the vanilla essence is going to be for the frosting or the icing that I do afterwards. So we've got our flour mix here, we've got our stevia there. We've also got a half a teaspoon as well of baking powder in there, gluten-free baking powder. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop this is a microwave safe container, we're going to pop that into the microwave for about 3.5 to 4 minutes, and we're going to cover that. I'll come back in a second and I'll show you what we're going to do next. Alright guys, so 3.5 to about 4 minutes has just ended in the microwave. And the banana is well and truly done, but the sweet potato is, well, it's done also. It just retains a little bit more solids there, but it's great. Now the key is you want to mash this through with the fork to start with. All right, guys. So this is what it looks like. Nothing fancy. Probably doesn't look that appetizing at the moment, but where we go from here is we pop in the teaspoon of vanilla essence. Alright, so not too much, but that's probably about it. Yep. This stuff here is pretty concentrate, so don't go overboard unless you're an absolute vanilla essence fiend. But the next thing we do is we crack in an egg white. Now whatever you do, guys, please don't get rid of the yolk. Keep it, either give it to your dog, or if you want, it's really good for their coat, for a shiny coat, or keep it for yourself to, add towards breakfast in the morning or something like that, or like make a double yolk omelette or something like that, whatever you want, but just keep it, waste not, want not. So anyway, guys, the next step with this is you mix this in extremely well, and then we get to the flour section, or the dry ingredients. Alright, so what we do is we get the dry ingredients, throw that in. Alright, don't need to be too careful here, guys. It's got everything in there. And we give this a nice mix. Alright guys, so once that's nice and mixed, you want to then go to a hand blender. Alright, now if you find that this mixture is not quite wet enough to be able to use one of these, use this first and then determine if you need a little bit of extra water. And I'll show you why. Because once you start doing this, it might take a while for the hand mixture to finally get the suction it needs, and then it starts to blitz it well. Alright, so here we go. Just do this for a few minutes. You've got to wait until everything starts to work well and it starts to break it down into a really nice even paste. Alright guys, so as you can see, if you just persist a little bit, you get a really good consistency. There's quite a bit of weight to that. Smells absolutely amazing. So what we do Now that this is done, you leave it in the same container. All right, just trust me on that. You don't have to cover it. You grab it, take it into the microwave. All right, now what you do is you pop it in there and you pop it on for 1 minute. All right. After that minute is done, you then check it and you put it in for another minute. All right, guys, so after you've got the 2 lots of 1 minute, all right, so you check it, put it back in, put it in for another minute, so really 2 minutes all up. It should look something like this. Might be a little bit sticky on top, but that's fine. Tastes great. What you do is you get a plate, similar to this, all right, you give a little bit of a squeeze on both sides to loosen off the sides. All right, chuck this on, flip it over, and Bob's your uncle. All right, so you might have a little bit of an air pocket there, but that's okay. Now, I'll let this cool for about 10 minutes, and you can even then flip it back over the other side if you want to put the frosting on. All right, so that part of it's done. Check that out. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is so tasty, by the way. Absolutely. All right, so we'll put that aside. Now it's time for the frosting. All right, so I'm going to clean this bowl. You can just get another bowl if you want, but you know, we're all trying to eliminate mess, so I'm gonna clean this up, and then I'm gonna put 25 grams of cream cheese. If you can get light cream cheese, even better. And then a teaspoon of vanilla essence and 4 grams of granulated stevia. All right, so I'll be back in a second with that. All right, guys. So what we have here is we've got that 4 grams of stevia, we've got the 25 grams of cream cheese, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract or vanilla essence. Now, what I've found is depending on the brand of cream cheese, sometimes you can actually mix this in and make the frosting without even going in the microwave to actually make the cream cheese more pliable. But if this particular brand I'm using today for the video, it is a little bit more harder. So just put it in the microwave for 10 seconds, all right? Even 5, depending on how strong your microwave is and the watts. But just start with about 10 seconds, and I'll show you what I get doing it after 10 seconds. All right, so it's been in the microwave for about 10 seconds, and you can actually see that is really easy just to move around. Now, what you got to do, guys, is you got to mix this up really well. G'day, guys. Look, I didn't even need to put this back in the microwave to soften it up. I didn't even need to put this in the fridge to thicken up. It was just perfect. So that 10 seconds in the microwave was absolutely fantastic. This is a really nice tasting, low calorie frosting. All right, I've turned this, the cake back over to its normal side, and you just gently smear this over it. Do it however you want, and get this, guys. This is so versatile. One of the cool things about this is the other day I put some lemon rind into the icing mixture, so it gave it that kind of tangy, citrusy type of flavor, and it really was kind of like a highlight. It was absolutely fantastic. So anyway, I'm just going to get this on, and I'll present it for you at the end. And here we go, guys. Check that out. All right. This is absolutely beautiful. It's fantastic. Tastes so good. It's versatile. You can put a lot of other flavors that you want in there. But the banana, the egg whites, and the sweet potato or the yams work so well to just really moisten this and make it a real pleasurable experience. It's fantastic. So in terms of the macros, it is 238 calories, all right, for the cake itself. With the frosting added, it's only an extra 86 calories. So it's 324 calories pretty much at the end of the day. This is very low in sugar, almost non-existent saturated fat. Really, in terms of what you're ideally meant to consume in the day. And it's 100% flavor. All right, guys. So do yourself a treat, and yeah, have a crack. Look at this, like a miniature little cake. It's absolutely beautiful. Blessings to you and your loved ones. Catch you later, guys. Enjoy.